Hey guys, so I wanted to talk to you about something, and I've actually made a video about this before, but I wanted to kind of, every now and again, I like to kind of throw it back out there and just to kind of make sure people see this and know about it. And some of you are going to think I'm absolutely crazy, but I don't think that I am. I don't know. Tell me what you think, okay? So autoimmune disorders, right? Our bodies were created to work a certain way, okay? So we were built with an immune system that works a certain way. And when the immune system finds something in our body wrong, our immune system attacks it, right? So we have autoimmune disorders like rheumatoid arthritis in our joints. We have Hashimoto's in our thyroid. We have multiple sclerosis in our brain. What if our immune system wasn't just overworking? What if it was actually attacking something, okay? So like, what if there's something there that shouldn't be there and our immune system is attacking it? And then you go to the doctor, right? Because you have these issues, it's pain or whatever the symptoms might be. And you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, okay, you have this issue. I'm going to give you an immunosuppressant to slow your immune system down, so it stops attacking things when it shouldn't. So now not only do you have this issue where it's attacking your joint, your thyroid, your brain, but now you have an underactive immune system. So the immune system not only cannot do its job, but of fixing what the original issue was, but now it's suppressed and you are more susceptible to being sick. You have to be more careful with your diet. You can't take too much vitamin C. You know, you have to be careful not taking any immune stimulating things that might counteract the medicine that you're taking. But you still have that main issue that was there, right? Like, why is your immune system what is going on in these parts of your body that are causing this? And so I thought a lot about this. I've talked to a lot of people about this. What if it's a toxin or something that just doesn't belong in our body and our immune system is attacking it? Think about, like, most of us, right, on this video, I would say it's safe to assume a good percentage, if not all of you, have in our life at some point gotten a V, cupcake, since we were babies, they've been giving them to us. Maybe not anymore, but they did. And in those, they had a lot of stuff that just didn't belong in our bodies. Let's say aluminum, for example, right? So aluminum, doctors originally believed aluminum could not cross the blood-brain barrier. They believed that when they were giving Vs, either they believed this or they just said they did and they didn't care if it wasn't true. They believed that the aluminum couldn't cross that barrier and would be in the body, and eventually our lymphatic system would pull the toxins, the heavy metals out, aluminum, and get it out of our system. So there was a study that was done on a bunch of monkeys, and I read about this a while back. And essentially what they did was they gave the V to the monkeys, and they said, watch, in this amount of time, the heavy metal aluminum will be out of their system. And then in that time, they retested the monkeys, and it tested negative. It was not in their system. So the scientists were like, well, how do we know for sure it didn't cross the blood-brain barrier? How do we know it's out of the system? Kitty cat's back. And so they went and they euthanized the monkeys. And unfortunately, I know I don't like animal testing either, but they euthanized the monkeys and they tested their brains, and they had aluminum all in their brains, like all up in their brains. And so here all this time we've been thinking that, aluminum is just being passed out of our bodies after being put in Vs, and it's not. And so a lot of Vs did get rid of it after that was realized. And but think about it, like at that point the damage has been done, right? How many of us had already gotten them? Hey kitty. Also think about parasites, for example, right? We walk outside barefoot, we kiss our pets, we are all over the place where there could be any kind of parasite or parasitic egg that can get easily into our system. I'm sorry to say, and this is just the reality, 99.9% of the population has parasites. The question isn't, do you have parasites or don't you? It is, how much parasites do you have? And so that's another thing. What if it's your immune system attacking like parasites in your joints, heavy metals in your joints? We eat food that's sprayed with glyphosate. What is what's the name of the insecticide that they put that has glyphosate in it? It's comment. Let me know if you guys know the name. I can't think of it, but that's sprayed like all over our food. So we're eating that. Glyphosate's then we digest them. And our digestive tract is like one cell thick. Like, I don't know if you guys know that, but it's like one cell thick. And glyphosates damage that. And now here you have your digestive tract, right? And it's damaged by glyphosates. These toxins now have the ability to get into our body through these damaged areas in our gut. So now tell me, if for those of you who have like autoimmune disorders, do you have gut issues too? I'm curious. Generally, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I would love to know, because I wonder if that kind of goes hand in hand, even just with like some people. So what if it's going into our gut? What if it's then spreading into our body and it's laying dormant in like our weakest part of our body? And that's why our immune system is attacking it there. And what if, right? And I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I'm not diagnosing anything. I'm not saying I know anything about anything. This is just my opinion. And what you do with it is up to you. But like, what if we, or those of you who have autoimmune disorders, did detoxes? Like, what if you did a heavy metal detox? If you, by the way, if you ever are going to do a heavy metal and a parasite detox, do a heavy metal first, because parasites cling to heavy metals, and then do a parasite. But what if you did a heavy metal detox with like cilantro and chlorella? What if you did a parasite detox with like mine has black walnut and clove. You could do wormwood too in it. You could do fenbin, ivar. What if you did a parasite detox for a while? You know, and you tried these different things. What if you took liposomal glutathione, which is like the best antioxidant in the world, and cleavers to get your lymphatic system flowing, to get all the toxins out, like cleaver extract. Liposomal glutathione is actually produced in our livers naturally. A lot of us just have low levels of it just because of the way that, like the foods we eat and everything. So what if we supplement it? Like when I had mold issues, that's another thing. What if it's mold toxicity? It could be mold. We're exposed to mold all the time, right? And we don't even realize it. Like you look behind your sink and there's a little black spot and it's mold. You look in your bathtub, there's a little black spot and it's mold. It could be any of that really. But like, what if we did, like liposomal glutathione actually helped me get rid of mold toxicity. That and mullein, because I did mullein for my lungs because I was breathing it in, and then I did the liposomal glutathione, and that helped me just get rid of the toxins. I did cleavers. I opened up my lymphatic system. What if I wonder, because like I've talked to a lot of people who've had really good success with doing these detoxes, and it making them feel better. Like, what if we did that? And what if even 50% of you who have them did that and it made you better? Wouldn't it be worth it just to give it a shot? I mean, what's it going to hurt really, right? If anything, you're getting rid of gunk in your body that would have been in there anyway. But worst case, it does nothing. No, I mean, if you're allergic to it, but worst case, like it doesn't get rid of the RA or whatever you may have, MS, but you now are healthier because of the things you've done. Best case, it helps. Who knows, you know? But I don't know. I mean, this is just my opinion. I could be absolutely insane. Some of you are going to be like, Tiffany, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Autoimmune disorders are real. The immune system. But here's my thing, guys. And I've thought a lot about this. Where does the immune system go wrong? Like, what's broken in the immune system? Where is it stationed that your body could be like, these cells in this place are broken, and so the immune system is not going to function properly? Like, what's the root cause of I wonder if a doctor could tell me what's the root cause of a misfunctioning immune system, overfunctioning immune system. What's causing the immune system to, instead of saying, hey, the immune system is overfunctioning, let's give you something to, an immunosuppressant. Why not just say, hey, why is the immune system overfunctioning? Like, why is it overworking? What's causing it to? What can we fix about the immune system, or what is it maybe not overworking for? What is it actually trying to attack, right? Like, but instead it's just a Band-Aid. They just give you a Band-Aid. They create a customer for life, because everybody knows with an autoimmune disorder, you are a customer for life, you know, between the symptoms and immunosuppressants and hospital bills. And they've just created a lifetime customer, and it's kind of freaking crazy to me. But I don't know, guys. This is just, you know, just my thoughts. Again, if you think I'm crazy, I get it. I understand it does sound crazy, but what if I'm right? What can it hurt? So, I don't know, guys. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Share. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm not. What if you've done something and it's helped you? What have you done? I'm sure that there are tons of people who will see this and love any helpful information that you've had success with and helping you. Yeah, let's help each other out. All right. I'm going to go, guys. So I hope you don't think I'm crazy. I'm sorry if you do. But I will talk to you guys later. Please take care of you and stay safe. All right. Bye.